Griner's guilty plea comes after more than 1,000 black women leaders signed an open letter to President Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris, urging them to make a deal to get Brittney Griner back home swiftly and safely. One of those women was Griner's coach on the gold medal U.S. Olympic team and the coach of the national champion South Carolina women's basketball team, Dawn Staley. And Coach Staley joins me live now for more on this. Coach, thank you so much for being here. What's your reaction to Brittney Griner's guilty plea?
My reaction is it's a part of the process. I mean, we all knew that in order for anything to progress, the plea had to be guilty. And then, once he's sentenced, that's when I believe the negotiations can occur. So it is part of, it's probably not the first mile of this marathon. It's probably, somewhere a third of the way, we're hoping.
Now, you have called on President Biden and Vice President Harris to find a way to bring Brittney home. Do you think they're doing enough?
Here's what I do know. I only know what I see. I only know what I hear. I only know what I read. And until a few days ago, we don't know. I do know somebody is working behind the scenes. And a lot of times we're not privy to that. But we are privy to if there's contact with Sherelle Griner, if there's contact with Brittney Griner, because that's a big deal. When they made that call, President Biden and Vice President Harris, when they made the call after Brittney's plea letter, we know things are going to move a little bit quicker because it's the president, it's the vice president of the United States. And if anybody can help Brittney's cause, it is those two.
Now, you have coached Brittney on the world's biggest stage. What are your main concerns for her, and what advice would you give her right now?
My main concern is getting her home. And I'm just hoping, and I know this is what happens to, elite athletes. They have to tap into that mental strength that we all have. If you played this game at the highest level, there's a certain mental strength that you have that you can endure almost anything. You compartmentalize. I hope Brittney is praying. I hope Brittney is believing. And I also, and part of me hopes Brittney just settles in and be where she is and not be home just yet. Home is coming. I just want her to be able to stay in a sound mind where she can get through day to day, because that's the hardest part.
And Coach, so many women travel to play basketball in Russia. So what impact do you think Griner's detention could have on the sport around the world?
Well, I hope no one goes overseas to play until Brittney gets home. And we know that it is safe to travel abroad and not be in this position. So I know that's probably not going to happen. But if it did happen, I know that Brittney Griner will be home a lot sooner than later. And I'm speaking for Brittney because I know Brittney personally. But all the American citizens that are being wrongly detained in other countries, specifically Russia, we need to get them out of there.
All right, Coach Dawn Staley, we appreciate your time today. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.